take at least another $1,000 out of salaries simply because I realized I wasn't going to, Jenica would be eligible for a step increase, a longevity increase, but she's going to be leaving in September. So I won't need that step increase for October, November, December, January, all the way through next June. So I would be reducing my budget line, at least in salary, by another $1,000 based on that review tonight. But that's what my office does. Most of the legal things in the city go through the city manager's office. Department heads are given permission on a case-by-case basis to go straight to the attorneys to get legal advice, and I manage that and monitor that. And that's about where we are, and that's what the city manager's office does. And you can see that our proposed budget is probably about $1,000 less than it was last year. And if you have any questions on the city manager's budget, please let me know how you think. I will tell you on the legal fees side, we've spent a lot of money. We've got to send a bill still out to Front Street Shipyard because they are now paying all of our costs associated with this new arrangement with the city, and those bills in-house to date exceed $7,000. So we'll get reimbursed those. Those are monies that we've already had to spend out. We'll get reimbursed those from Front Street.
Eric.
Joe, just a couple of points.
Sure.
So, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
If I state names and stuff.
Yep.
So Nora's position is not being cut, or you're not,
I'm not proposing to cut it at this time.
Yes. Bless your heart.
Yes.
Jenica's position will be filled.
Yes, we're advertising for it as we speak.
They both do a lot for the withdrawal committee, for paperwork, I'm sure for each councilor and the mayor. They've 100 times a year I've utilized them just for the withdrawal committee. So
they're definitely there to support the council. They're definitely, and the department heads. I've told Thomas, Thomas is an important person, but he really has no support. And when he has to get a lot of documents out or a lot of things addressed or a lot of contacts made, we sometimes absorb. I tell him, let us know, because having Thomas address envelopes is not the best use of Thomas's time. So that's worked out pretty well. He did give them a Herculean amount of work one Thursday night that he said he needed done by 1 o'clock the next day, and they all had a little chat about it, and it's working much better now. And I didn't have anything to do with it. They expressed their concerns. They got 175 things out in less than 24 hours, and they did it. So they do support him, but same thing with the fire department. If we can help the fire chief, bids. We put a lot of bids out through our office. We draft bids. We do a lot of the contracts out of our office. So, for example, the group doing the town clock, we will do that out of our office, and we'll create the contract and check the insurances out of our office.
So is that another position in the 30 hours a week that will be eligible for the Affordable Care Act?
That would be one we'd have to audit. I don't really know if that averages 30 hours a week. Nora, who's in that position, says, it's funny, it's closer to 20 hours in this winter time, but in the summertime when people are gone and more people are away and they need filling around the building, I tend to work more in the summer than I do in the winter.
Just curious.
So and it's an average of 130 hours a month, not just 30 hours a week.
Oh, under the Affordable Care Act, it's an average of, I thought it was 30 a week.
Well, it can be 30 a week, but you can also average it out if it's
130 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Ricky. I can keep track of that detail.
I need to ask something
Sure.
for clarification, and I asked it way back when and got an answer, and I'm going to shoot